see by the diagram below, the first screw has got to go there, which is there on this part. So we carefully, so we take 54C, these are both plastic guys, you've got these little lips here as you can see, that goes into that rectangular gap. So then we got, that's how that looks. And that is the end of instruction 5. For 53J, and now all we're going to do is it's telling us to screw this funnel to the base. Hey all, welcome back to the channel Rich43. Hope you're doing good guys, hope you're well. Today I'm building the Titanic from hatchetpartworks, as you can see. There we go, all sealed, ready to open for you guys along with me. And we're at issue 54 guys. Now if you're not already subscribed, remember to smash that subscribe button, smash the like button. Also comment down below guys and feel free to share the video to whoever you want to share it to. Get my name Rich43 out there, and also you guys come back for more after this video to watch all the other content I'm putting up on my channel. But without further ado guys, let's crack on with the Titanic from hatchetpartworks. Right then guys, here we have issue 54 of the Titanic build from hatchetpartworks, all sealed and waiting to undo in front of you guys. I love to do that guys, I love to open it and get that smell and the first items I see in front of you guys watching it along with me. So let's crack on and undo this issue. Here's the box with this week's parts. First of all, we'll take a look through this week's mag. As you can see guys, I've got my juice here, my Vimto, to keep my whistle wet as they call it. So here we go guys, what we got. Next week, coming in issue 55, we've got the funnel interior, smoke generator and holder, tank, filter and other parts for the third funnel. Yeah, so before we get going guys, let's take a look through this week's mag. You've got all your usual content you'd expect from these magazines. Nice reads before you go to the next issue. Showing you what was on the ship, what you would have found on the ship. Pretty cool. And then we get straight to this week's parts. We've got the third funnel, and these are all the pieces we've got guys, which we'll go through in a sec. Just have a look, see if there's any more content we need to see. We're basically putting the third funnel together, and there's about 6 instructions, and that is going to be the finished result. So here we go then guys, let's open this week's box of goodies. You can see they're all sealed as usual, very good. Always double check that there's nothing left in the crevices of these boxes. All empty. You don't want to be losing anything in these boxes. If you chuck them in the bin guys, throw them in the bin. But look how they've packed that guys, look how they sealed it. That's all empty. What I do is open it like that, just to be sure that there's nothing hiding in those bags. So what we'll do is we'll take these apart, get all the parts out, and then we'll go through all the pieces that we have this week. Let's just undo this envelope. There we go. Again, you can see in there, guys, all empty. Right, so if we go through the parts we've got this week, 54A is the funnel plating. It's metal. You've got 54B, which is the funnel interior. plastic. And then you've got 54C, which is the top third funnel, top of the third funnel. That's also plastic. And then you've got 54J, which is the extension cable labelled K3. So let me just look. Yeah, there we go. If you look on that piece of plastic that connects there, guys, you got K3. And then we've got 54D, which is the stay collar. That's plastic. And then you got 54F and G, which are the aft water pipe and the forward water pipe. Those are these two pieces here. Just put them to the right of the screen, guys. You probably can't see them exact, but just put them there out of the way. While I get these, you've got the screws here. So you got your AP screws this week, which most likely be being used. You've got, let's have a look at this, 54H, which is a whistle with steam supply pipe. So look at the detail there, guys. So cool. And then you've got, where have we got here? Ladders. I'm just looking on here where the ladders are, guys. It's not. Okay. 54I. Yeah, that's the side view. My bad. There's the side view of the ladders. I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing it. And then you got 54E, which is the platform. They're going to come and take me away, as Elvis says. There you go. Check out Elvis's short, guys. Cha-ching, while I was thinking of that, I might as well tell you, check out Elvis's shorts if you're a fan. On my playlist, you'll find them. And then last of all, we've got DP PB screws, and there should be one spare. These are so tiny, but we'll be using those today. And then without further ado, guys, we're going to crack on and get this funnel built. So first of all, we need to take 54B, which is plastic, and 54A, and what you want to do is make sure you've got these slots to the right and push those together like that. In fact, you'll know if you've got it the right way because you've got the little holes there where these fine little PB screws are going to be going, and you can see all that lines up perfectly like that. And what you have to do, guys, is just carefully push 54A like that, and then we're going to be screwing that together with the PB screws. So that's part one of the instruction one. And then, as you can see the diagrams below here, it's telling us to put, let me just check, DP screws in, guys, not PB screws, sorry, my bad, DP screws into these holes here. So if we get a fine screwdriver, because these are very tiny, guys, and there is 2, 4, 6 we've got to put in. So I might just take one at a time because these are going to be so easy to lose. So if I just get one out, these are so tiny, guys, very, very tiny. That first DP screw is lined up onto the screwdriver, and as you can see by the diagram below, the first screw has got to go there, which is there on this part. So we carefully put that in like that. What I'll do is just start it off, guys, and then we'll tighten them right up once they're all in. So you get the second screw. Just take your time with these, guys, because if you lose these on the floor, you're going to have a hard time finding them. So yeah, if you just line that up like so. There we go. And then carefully put it in that hole there. And so far so good. I remember doing the first funnel of this, check it out, guys, in the playlist of this build. My screwdriver slipped off and it scratched the funnel. I'm thinking I'm going to be all right, but yeah, that was a bit of a nightmare. So yeah, we've got 2 screws in there, and last of all, we've got a screw to go in there. They're very easy to round, but at the same time, you've got to make sure these screws are tight as you don't want the funnel falling apart, but that is instruction 1 halfway done. Now we've got to do the same with the other holes on the other side. So what we're going to do is get 3 other screws, and we should have 1 spare, I think. But be careful not to lose these screws, guys, they are very tiny. So if I put those there, they're that tiny you can't pick them up. But yeah, it'd be worthwhile getting an electric screwdriver, magnetic screwdriver, so you can put them on the end without any issues. Now these will fit, they will go around, but you have to do a bit of persuasion for the funnel cover by pushing it around like so. And once you've got that screw in the hole, you'll be fine. That's that one done. So yeah, now we're going to put this side's row of screws, just push that funnel casing round, and once you get that in that hole, it will hold it into position for you and you'll be fine. So yeah, that's nice and tight. That's that done. So that looks. 2 more screws to go, guys, and the funnel is starting to take shape. So yeah, line it up on your screwdriver like so. Just make sure you put them in the right holes, guys. If you look at the diagram below, it does show you. You can't go wrong really as long as you follow the instructions. And just persuade the cover to go over with your thumb. And once the screw's in, it will pull it over for you. Just be careful not to put too much pressure on the top of the head of the screw, because it will slip off and you may find yourself doing damage to the funnel cover like I did a fair few issues ago. Check that out, guys, if you want to see me be silly and scratch the funnel. And going on to that sort of stuff like bloopers, if you're interested in seeing some of the mistakes I make while I'm doing these videos, I've got a new thing coming to the channel, guys, called My Bloopers. I thought I'd let you have a laugh at me on my expense. Just sit back and relax and enjoy that, and show you that I'm not perfect, and I do a lot of mistakes whilst building these builds, which is, it's understandable, guys. That's going to happen. I don't mind showing you the warts and all. So yeah, check that out, guys, in my playlist. It's going to be probably weekly, because I do make mistakes. I'm human. Yeah, but you can have a laugh at my expense, guys, as long as you give us a like. Just give us a like and a subscribe and that bell notification, not to miss out any more bloopers on the channel, which I'm sure there'll be more. But yeah, that's instruction 1 all done, guys. That's how that looks. Pretty cool. Look at that though, guys, look at that. So effective. The Titanic chimney, the 3rd Titanic chimney. So yeah, have I got any screws that are lingering about here, because I don't want to lose them. I'm sure there's 1 more DP screw somewhere. There should be 1 spare, I'm sure it said. And we've got PB screws. There is one spare here, so I'm going to put that in its bag. See, earlier in the video, guys, I did make a mistake saying the letters of the screws. Bear with me. If you see the instructions here, it's got DP screws and AP screws. I was reading the PB screws there. Hey, you know what I mean. Right, let's turn the page over. Now, instruction 2 is saying take the stay collar, which is 54D, and fit it on to the top of the funnel, 54C. So I'm going to take 54C. These are both plastic, guys. You've got these little lips here, as you can see. That goes into that rectangular gap. They'll only go on 1 way, I think, guys. So yeah, don't worry about that if you're worried how it goes on. There you go. That's that part of instruction 2 done. And then, as you can see by the diagrams, this is what it's telling us to do. We've got to slot this into the funnel. As it says, the collar slide into the slots in the funnel. Note that the tabs are different sizes. Okay, so let's just check this out then, guys, see how we're looking. You've got 3 little holes here they've got to be facing where your screws are there. So we'll only go on one way. There you go. That's how that looks so far. And then what we're going to do is take 54E, which is this part here, and it's telling us to apply a little bit of glue, I think. So instruction 2 is done. The funnel's all together. Now fit the top of the funnel, 54C, which we've done. Pushing firmly into place. That's how we get that. That was part of instruction 2. And then it's telling us the 3 holes, as I've just said previously, have got to be lined up with the screws we've already fitted. And you can see that on the diagrams here. And then what it's telling us to do then, don't use any glue. Take the platform 54E and fit the tab into the slot in the funnel as shown on the left. Right, it's saying don't use any glue. It's saying don't use any glue, then take the platform 54E. Right, have we got to use glue? Have we not got to use glue? Oh, it's saying don't use glue, but then it's saying use glue. Okay, so what do I do? It's telling us, just here guys, I'll zoom in. It's saying don't use any glue, but then it's saying glue into place. I'm going to glue into place because if you look at the diagrams opposite, it's also saying glue. Yeah, we're going to glue that, guys. I've got the glue here. What we're going to do is just apply a tiny bit of glue just to that piece sticking out of 54E. Careful not to squirt that out too much. There we go. I need a little bit, guys. There we go. As it daubs out there. Always the way. Cocktail sticks are the way, I think, guys. Push that into that slot. Give it a few seconds to dry. And there you have it. That's fitted to the funnel. Got 2 holes there, which we're going to be needing shortly. That is instruction 3 done. Now over to instruction 4. It's saying take the whistle pipe 54H and check how the pegs fit in to the forward water pipe. So we need, so there's 2 of these. Which one's bigger than the other? So we want 54G, guys, so we've got to just check which one's the biggest. 54G is the biggest one. So we want the biggest piece there, 54G, that one. And then put that to one side for a second. And then we need to take 54H. And you can see these little holes here, guys. Just about to see those. And these little pins. That has got to be fitted into there like so. I'm just going to check. Yeah, we need a little glue on each peg. So if we just get the glue, just dab a tiny bit of glue on each peg. It's got to be on a little bit, guys. You don't need a lot at all. There you go. Again, use a cocktail stick. You might be better using a cocktail stick. There you go, that's that glue done. And then what we do, a bit fiddly, guys, but all good fun. Put them in those holes, like so. And then that is that part done. There you go, looking good. I hope that comes out on camera, guys, how good that looks. Pretty cool, that. There you go. That's how that looks. And then what it's telling us to do is apply 54G into these holes we have there, that hole and that hole. And we also need to glue those as well. Yeah, I do need to get me some cocktail sticks because it would be a great help. It just saves the glue coming out too fast and getting in a bit of a mess. So yeah, just put those in those 2 holes as I just said, like that. Just double check it's right, and that's what it wants you to do. There you go, that's that done. Look at that, guys. Doesn't that look good? I am loving this build. I just can't wait till it's built, but at the same time I can, because I'm enjoying doing it. Hope you guys are enjoying watching it. If you are, guys, you know what to do. Give us a big juicy like and subscribe for more. Just check that to type there, and obviously comment and share. Right, so that's that done. Now we're going into instruction 5. It's saying check the fit of the ladder 55A over the pipes fitted in the previous step. Glue the pegs onto the ladder. Yeah, so right, we're just going to do a dry fit first. You've got these 2, 4, 6 holes. You just got to check, see if this is going to fit, guys. So we'll have a quick check. Yeah, that's going to be fine, like so. And then what you've got to do is apply some glue to each of those little pegs and then put it on the funnel. It's going to gush out in a minute, isn't it? There you go, concentrating, guys, concentrating. There we go, it's coming out now. Nice and easy, there we go. Right, and then we'll apply that to the funnel. You can tell when I'm concentrating, guys, because I go quiet. I did forget to put a bit of glue on the top there, but I think it should be fine. That's not going to go anywhere because the others are glued in. See, that's not going nowhere. So that's all done. So far, so good. And last but not least, for this instruction, it's saying take 54F, which is this part here, guys. And what we want to do with this is apply this with the black part at the top, and those 3 pins are going to go in those 3 holes like so. Just got to get a bit of glue. Playing me up this glue is today, guys, really is. There you go, I'm just going to use it off the top of the spout there. There we go. And then put this on the funnel, on the back of the funnel, front of the funnel, whatever you want to put it, but the other side of the funnel. There you go. There you go. That's how that looks. And that is the end of instruction 5. Look at the ladders, guys, look at that. So effective. So effective. And the detail there, you can see the pattern of the funnel. This is going to be one magnificent build, guys. So excited for when it's done. Yep, but then we'll turn the page and we're nearly done for this week already. Right, 54C and 54J. So we've got the wiring here. What it tends to do is take the extension 54J, which is this part here. And what it wants us to label K3, as we said at the beginning of the video, just there, guys. What it's asking us to do is feed it into the top of the funnel, 54C, in there. So if we just feed it down, right, we've got to have a bit of a guidance here, guys, because we've got to get out that little square hole at the bottom. So if we just push it down like that, give it a little twist if you need to, and then it'll come out the other side, like so. There you go. So we've got to do that, and then we've got to get the piece what we built last week, which is going to be, let me just double check what I've got here, guys. Yeah, it's this part here. Yep, that's the right part. And then what we're going to do is feed the wire also through there. So if I make sure I've got this the right way around, like so, and then it's got to be coming, let me just double check guys, don't want to get this wrong. I'd have thought through there, like that. So yeah, we've got that wire through there, labelled K3, 53J, and now all we're going to do, it's telling us to screw this funnel to the base. So if we just look at the diagram there guys, it wants the ladders at the front. So if you pull that wire through, push that into the base like so. Let's see how that looks. Isn't that cool? Look at that. And then what we're going to do is connect that funnel with AP screws in those two sockets there. So if I get 2 AP screws and get these put into the base and connect this funnel. There we go, so we'll line that up. Be careful with your little parts guys, that you don't damage anything as you screw these screws in, because you've got a lot of little pieces, little parts on this part of the build, and you don't want to break anything. Just take your time. Best to have the base, I think. You might need to put a bit of pressure on the funnel so you don't push the funnel as you're screwing the screws in. Right, so that's it guys. That's how that looks. And just make sure you've got that the right way around. Yeah, as you can see the diagram there, that's how it's supposed to look. So what we'll do is just tie this around so it's nice and neat, and just double check that's how it's supposed to look. As you can see, windows there, funnel's pointing that way. You've also got this wire sticking out the top of the funnel like it wants to on the diagram. And guys, that is it for this week's build of the Titanic from hatchetpartworks, issue 54. Do hope you enjoyed guys. Subscribe for more, press the bell notification, give us a big thumbs up and comment down below and share. Peace. That is it for this week's build of the Titanic from hatchetpartworks guys. Do hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, remember to give us a subscribe for more, press that bell notification so you don't miss out on any future content to do with the Titanic or any other content on the channel. And remember guys, give us a big juicy like, really would appreciate that, and comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys, and share to whoever you want to share it to. Before I go, just a quick little insight to what's coming next to the channel. The Millennium Falcon, all sealed, waiting to undo in front of you guys, and we're at issue 22 there. So yeah, that's coming up next on the channel guys. Hope you're looking forward to it as much as I'm looking forward to building it. Come back for more guys. The Millennium Falcon's coming up next. I really hope you're enjoying the channel at the minute. I'm doing it for you guys as well as myself. I really love entertaining you. I'm appreciating all the support I'm getting from you guys, all the subs, all the likes, all the comments, all the shares. Take a look through the playlist if you're new to the channel. See if there's anything for you. There's a lot on there. I've been doing this now a couple of years, and I'm on a journey guys to get to 5,000 subs. I'm on about 3,800 or so at the minute, so it's climbing and I'm really overwhelmed with it. So click that subscribe button please, I would really appreciate that, and come back for more. But for now, for this week's build of the Titanic, that is it. I'll see you in the next one. See ya. Peace.